Yeah, it's the return of the funky man, and I'm lounging with my man Billy Jam with HipHopSlam. We out of here like last year, G.
Brothers know his name.
I'm Billy Jam, and we're chilling with the Lord Finesse. He's back, he's got a new single out, and he's got the album, and he really tells it like it is. For people who aren't familiar with you, you want to tell them how you started out and where you're from?
I'm from originally a native New Yorker, you know what I'm saying? I was on Wild Pitch Records. Now I'm on Giant Reprise, you know, thanks to Gary Harris, Cassandra Mills, Irvin Azoff, Ice-T, all the people who helped this and make this happen, you know, so I could speak to you right now, you know.
Yeah. Now on this album, it's good because you just sort of tell it like it is. You don't try and sort of make it for the radio or that. What do you think of that whole situation where people, they feel so rigid they have to, you know, conform, like no curses for radio play?
I like to give straight up raw stuff, because if you season the meat too much, you ain't gonna really taste the meat. You're gonna taste all the seasoning, and I want you to get the real feel, the real meat of what I'm getting at, you know. So that's mainly it. And street, as far as street, I gotta kick that street shit, the slang, the whole nine, so kids can relate to it. Adults, they like the hell with rap, so I gotta get the kids. If enough kids is listening to it, the adults will be like, "What you listen to?" Lord Finesse, and you know. And then, you know, they'll call another parent. My son listen to this. Again. My son listen to this Lord Finesse junk. My son listening to it too. So then the parent be like, "Who is this kid?" And they go out and buy a tape and they listen to it, and so on and so on.
Hey, Grandpa.
What can I do for you, son?
Yo, tell me how Finesse was back in the days as a little kid, you know?
Yeah, it's talking about when I started rhyming about 10, 11, 12. And it was like me growing up, going out to the parties. They would never let me get on the mic. And now I'm getting on the mic. Now I'm getting mine. The school days, how I used to bang on the table in the lunchroom. The way grandma used to snatch me up at 9:30, you know what I'm saying, to make sure I was upstairs. And I was out the violence, the path of violence and drugs and alcohol, where she did a great job, you know.
I should, yo, chill, fuck them niggas. Yeah.
Just saying, it explained everything. How I started off back in the days, me and the fella, we used to be cool until I got the fame, the girls and the Jews. Now I'm the big man, and they the small cat. They walk around saying, "Yo, Finesse think he all that." You know, straight up. I'm kicked straight up. I'm straight to the point. I fuck that. I got freedom of speech. I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? That's some of the privileges, but then you got the downfalls. It ain't only all privileges. You got downfalls. Like you stay in a house sometime, you bored. Other kids go to school or go to college and you're in a house. Or it's like when you try, everybody thinks you paid, you know. Or you're a millionaire, finesse this, finesse that, finesse nothing, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to work on them album and create them lyrics, it's no day at the beach, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really dig down deep and relate to what these teenagers what's going on and what they could relate to. That's why I don't really want to move too far from where I'm at now, because if I move and get into an upper class or go into a Hollywood neighborhood, how I'm gonna talk about the ghetto and I'm here sipping on Dom Perignon, eating steak? I can't relate to no ghetto in that type of environment. So if I move, it won't be too far. I'm trying to relate to what's going on in 92 and beyond.
Have you been putting a bit of money aside?
Oh yes. Well, it's not really putting money aside, because right now I don't have much to put aside. I'm building. So what I do, the little money I get, I make my little investments. What I think is a worthwhile investment, like working with younger artists. It's like I'm working with an artist named Big L. He's 17, but he'll give me a hell of a run for my money. And he's only 17, so I look at the long range of it. Wait till he's 21. If he kicking shit that's damn near close to mine, when he 21, he should be terribly awesome, you know, with the skills, you know. But I'm giving, you know, rappers a chance that, like when I was younger and I always wanted that chance to rap and everybody turned me down, I don't want to be what other people was and what they did to me. I want to change up. I want to give younger artists a chance. Now I'm looking for a female rapper. I got the male rapper, Big L, who's soon to be signing on Columbia Records.
I want to ask you something, because I've done a couple of things recently on female rappers, like on the radio special, and the question we always had is, how come there's so few female rappers? What's the reason? Do you know?
I can't even answer that question. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why. It's just that, I guess...
If you look at the chart, all you got is MC Light and Queen Latifah on the top 40.
Pepper.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing about it, it's hard. I guess it's harder for a female to get up there and kick her shit because they in like in a they ain't stuck in between the middle because they can't be too soft and they can't be too raw. So they stuck in between the middle, and it's real hard. And the market is really hard on a female rapper. So when she come out, she just gotta have her shit together from point blank. And that's what I'm looking for right now, female rapper, so I can help her get her shit together and say some shit that these females ain't saying, because, you know, Salt and Pepper, they saying something, but you got to get a female that's on the street level, like how male dogs females out, you know, Ho and B.I.T., call them B.I.T.C.H's. You got to get a female that'll flip the script and say the same thing a nigga say and make the nigga feel just as low as the nigga make the female feel low.
But is there a word for like bitch in male? Like, I mean, bastard is kind of tame in comparison. What's the equivalent of bitch for men? What word? Besides calling him a motherfucker.
Sorry ass nigga, you know.
Yeah, that's a good one. Anyway, it's Return of the Funky Man, Lord Finesse. The album is just out, and we're hoping that it'll do really well. It really just came out in the last few weeks, right?
Well, the way things are going, it's really it's making a hell of a buzz. You know what I'm saying?
You want to give people like a sample taste? You want to do like a little a freestyle or like rap right now, off ending?
Give them something brand new. They go, it's like that, y'all, yeah, and I'ma keep flowing. Even without a beat going, cause I'ma keep doing my thing. I'm straight making papes, so everything's cool in the gang. I'm all about cash, females with bad figures, so I don't have no time to be dealing with them crab niggas. And speaking on who's bad, I've been a bad motherfucker since niggas was wearing do-rags. It ain't no puzzle or riddle, see? That rappers trying to hang, but they belong in a little league. Talking about they could rag finesse, but picture that. I smoke them brothers like a bag of cess, wrapped up in bamboo paper, cause every time I get the chance, I always kick some brand new flavor. I could drive any child crazy, and why I don't dance, cause that's not my style, baby. Girls claim I don't excite them, but if I was singing and dancing, then them girls would be, I like him. Yeah, that shit is so game. You wanna see a nigga dance, go watch a motherfucking Soul Train. I'm hardcore, I'm not changing a chance in it. I'm real ill with skill, so fuck all that dancing shit. And while I'm hemming niggas up like the son of Sam, let them other motherfuckers do the running man.
Lord Finesse, thank you very much, my man.